wait. Crazybread versus... There we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so
Alright,
this is an interesting matchup already with Diddy Kong on Falco on Final Destination. Two projectile-oriented characters.
Very much so.
Falco does have a little bit of an advantage here with the shield.
Like Gannon does not play...
He does not shield?
No, he shields. He doesn't Diddy Kong. He doesn't play against Diddy Kong all that much.
Oh, really?
So, let's see.
Well, he does have a really good handle on catching the items. That is something that... Most definitely. Looks like Diddy Kong might be in a bit of a trouble with this matchup here, considering that he's slipping on his own bananas. He just slipped there twice, which is kind of not very good.
It's the opposite of what I want.
Exactly. And there he goes again. Diddy Kong is slipping on his own banana peels. If he keeps making these mistakes,
Gannon will take.
Gannon will take over.
He will take over and he will take advantage very quickly. He's one of the more safer players.
Safe, yeah. I've seen him.
He's a very cautious player, but he knows what to do.
I've seen glimpses of him playing in other television sets, and he does look like he does not take chances.
Very smart.
I've seen there are many people who will take chances and they get a high risk, high reward setting, and most of the time it does pay off, especially in tournaments.
Yes.
Tournaments is just where you get that 9 judgment right when you need it for Game & Watch. But being careful is kind of a new strategy I haven't seen very much in tournaments.
I know, it's mainly you just see aggressiveness, which I unfortunately am accustomed to.
I am accustomed a little bit more to the aggressive side, yes. It actually also depends on the characters you're playing.
Yeah.
There are characters who do benefit from playing playing as a reserved character, and he's pretty much showing us that Falco is one of those good characters.
Yes. Very good banana. Catching the bananas and working with the bananas to work against Diddy Kong, which is something we don't see.
However, no one's really up at a point because they are both around 150% on their third stock. Do we see the juggle?
We might see the juggle.
He's throwing those bananas like nobody's been. Oh, double toss! And they're both slipping all over the... Oh, Gannon is slipping. He is... I mean, I see he's cautious. There we go. Unless Diddy can get this side smash early on, he might be at a disadvantage. And there it is. He's already at a disadvantage with that combo. There is that... Oh! Oh, and he doesn't even go for the smashing throw. What is up with that Diddy Kong? There's the... Wow. Falco's a pretty heavy character for his size.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely heavy. The heaviest of the three.
No, I think I was going to say Wolf is a little bit more weighed down.
Yeah, and
There's a reason his... I was going to say, there's a reason his recovery is awful.
it's so bad.
It is. I don't think...
Really good, but
I,
it's so bad.
there is a reason that there's Project M, isn't there? Anyway. It's weird. I just...
Gannon just really using that reflection.
Ooh! Downing smash, and Diddy takes it. Oh, side B on the invincible Diddy Kong. That is something that a lot of people don't really use to their advantage, is that short time for invincibility right after coming in.
Yeah, I know.
I have seen people use it to their advantage, but not as often.
Very good throw from banana.
Just keeps on slipping. Diddy.
Diddy gets his own medicine.
And there, oh, that is,
Again.
there we go. It's pretty interesting to see Diddy Kong as a character being played this seriously.
It's true.
However, I feel like he could have a little bit more potential if he wasn't so accustomed to using those banana peels.
Yes.
Those banana peels.
Bananas is what makes him the top 2 player.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, because of the slip.
Without bananas, Diddy Kong would be considered good. But because of the bananas, he's considered top 10.
All right then. That's.
It was a really strange fact.
It is a strange one. I think it's because of the amount of slipping.
Yeah.
Yep, that is. There we go. We're seeing the bananas play. There it is. There we were just. They just made us shove the banana into the microphone. I'll say so that we don't have any innuendos going here. But he definitely showed us that banana peels are what makes Diddy Kong overpowered, and they're also. I'll say this. It is very interesting because characters who have items like Diddy Kong and Zero Suit Samus when she comes in they do have those items as an advantage, but they can also be turned against them.
Absolutely. Zero Suit is very dangerous with her suit pieces.
Her suit pieces do, I think, what is it, 15, 20 damage per?
Yeah, it's gross.
It's kind of the most overpowered item in the game, aside from the bomb, which does... We're not even going to talk about the bomb.
And Gannon takes first game.
There we go. No, it's gonna be interesting to see. One of the things I'm noticing a little bit more people doing now is they are picking stages and items that kind of counter the Falco. So it looks like, I'm hoping that if my theory holds, he might pick a stage where Falco is a little bit at a disadvantage, which I think since Falco is a little bit more horizontal and aerial, that's going to be a hard pick.
Yeah, very hard pick against him.
Halberd is known for self-destructs on the first screen, though.
Yeah.
And Battlefield, here we go. The platforms will put Diddy Kong at a disadvantage on this stage.
Because the band's getting...
Yeah, it's definitely there. We see that already. It is a Falco stage, which is kind of... I'm wondering why Crazy chose this one.
Yeah, me too. What?
It's where he's comfortable, probably.
Good commentating.
Well, and we do see that Reflector handling those bananas pretty well.
Yeah. Continue to, but still Crazybread figures out a way to get him away from the Reflector.
That's true. And he is using those angles pretty well, but the sheer amount of aerial platforms on Battlefield makes it so those banana peels do not come into play until he gets up and throws them. See, like right there, it would have helped him there if it hadn't gotten on that top platform.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and
it does, which he does not want those bananas to become turned against him. Maybe. I'm still trying to figure out, I'm rattling my brain here, trying to figure out why a Diddy Kong player would need platforms against a Falco player.
Maybe it's some sort of strategy that he's created.
Well, they're pretty much at where they were last time at this time on stage 2. They are both. Never mind. There we go.
Very good kill by Gannon to take that crazy stuff. But Falco, Gannon has a giant percentage on him, so we'll see how long they're
Well,
freestyle.
Diddy Kong doesn't have very many smash moves, so he might be safe.
Oh, good down smash by Gannon.
And we're seeing a little bit of ledge guard from that Diddy Kong. Crazybread. Well, after this match, I might go see where I am for the Melee tournament, since I am still in. I don't know. He could have ledge guard there, although he did still have the up recovery, which would have made it a little bit of an iffy move if he had stayed on that ledge.
Surprised he just used that forward air.
And there goes Falco, although he does have a 108% lead on Diddy Kong. And the crowd is even chanting for him now. I haven't heard, commentating, I haven't heard much of the crowd, like, chanting for people. I'm surprised they came in.
Pretty quiet about it.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Oh, yeah, no, I want to see what the top tier people are playing and how they're playing. It's always changing game. That's what is fun about metagame. This is my first... Ooh! That slip and banana... There's a good example. Banana peel is not good. Can pretty much mean the end of him. I don't know why he's tossing them up, though. Seems anti-productive for him to toss them up. Yeah. Well, Diddy is on his last, and we do see Falco kind of being cautious. He was being a little bit more aggressive there earlier on in the match, but... Yeah. You being his roommate makes that much more solidified. And there he is, going for the aggressive attack again. It is. Well, I think it's one of the only ways you can use.
Trying to read
I'm trying to use that pop gun.
Let's see if Gannon can finish this up before
Diddy.
has a chance to take a second stock.
That might be. That will be the deciding factor in this game.
Let's see if,
We got a girl cosplaying as Navi now. Hmm? Oh, not Navi. Why did I say Navi? Link. Rule. Thanks. Rule 34 Link.
Falco takes the last
Falco does
stock,
take that
and
last.
Gannon wins this set.
Well, that was an interesting match.